Hello book readers, I am Megan and this is Through the Bookshelf and I'm going to Hogwarts! No, I'm not, but I wish I was. But I am going to do the next best thing and I am going to start a new Harry Potter reread. Now, I have reread Harry Potter many times. I don't actually know how many times. I haven't really kept track. And some of them have been partial rereads because while the series was coming out, I got into the habit where when a new book came out, I would reread the books before that, before reading the new book. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I have decided that for this readathon, I'm going to slow things down. And I am going to read them over the span of 7 to 8 months. I don't think I have ever read them that spread out since they were coming out. And the only reason I had to then was because there were no books, because she wasn't writing them fast enough. So I am really looking forward to this experience and the experience of really taking that time to read them. I'm planning on reading about a book a month for the next 7 months, but I've kind of left a little bit of wiggle room in there in case I decide to really get crazy and slow it down. I am hoping over the next couple months to do at least monthly videos of sort of chats, Harry Potter chats. I don't know if I'm going to do reviews or not, but I'd love to talk about them and what I'm thinking as I'm along this reread. I love how with Harry Potter I'm always noticing new things or seeing new things in a different way or appreciating old things in a new way. So I'd love to chat about that. I am also thinking that for this time I am going to try and watch the videos along the way or watch the movies along the way. So read book 1, that same month watch the movie for book 1. We'll see how that goes because it gets a bit complicated with book 7 and I'm not sure if I would read half of book 7 and then watch the movie, or I haven't figured that out yet. But I will let you know along the way. I'm going to, along with my monthly video wrap-ups or video chats, I'm going to try and keep posted regularly on Instagram and Instagram story to kind of let you know where it's going, which the links will be down below for that. For Booktubeathon, I really enjoyed doing daily Instagram stories, or more than that, sometimes Instagram stories with my progress. I had intended to turn those into a vlog and then that didn't happen. But we'll see. I'm still kind of playing with that idea. I find it kind of lots of fun. So if you do come over and follow those stories, let me know what you think in the comments. The most important part of any reread is the actual reread. And how I'm planning to do that is like this. So I figured September, thinking about back to school, that is the perfect time to reread the first book, the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry is going to a new school. We're introduced to Hogwarts for the first time. And for some reason, that first book just feels so very much like fall to me. It's like going back to your old friends at school, which of course means that I will be rereading The Chamber of Secrets in October. And then The Prisoner of Azkaban in November. And is it just me, or does that book really feel like have a November feel? It just feels like a November book. I will be reading book 4 in December, which is The Goblet of Fire. This is where I've given myself a little leeway because December always gets so busy with Christmas and whatnot. So if that one has to fall into January, I'm okay with that. January will be spent reading book 5, which is The Order of the Phoenix, which puts February at book 6, which is The Half-Blood Prince. I was trying to think of a way that The Half-Blood Prince was kind of Valentine's-y when I was trying to think of like, look at how all my books match up to their months. But like this one probably failed the most at being Valentine's-y, and which leaves March and April, depending on how it goes, to be book 7. The Deathly Hallows, which I figure also puts me in a pretty good place because it puts me almost into the summer. Just reading out that timeline makes me want to go get started and read them all right now, this week. And it is a long weekend, so I could probably do it. Maybe not. But I'm not going to do that because slowly is the name of the readathon. So I am going to read the books slowly, and I will not reach the last book until spring, which is crazy. Do you reread Harry Potter? If so, how often? How long does it normally take you to get through them? Have you ever tried reading them over a longer period of time than you normally would? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I'd love it if you join me on this reread of Harry Potter, and then we can discuss the books as we go. If you're enjoying these videos and would like to follow along through my adventures through the bookshelf, I would love it if you would subscribe, follow along, and I will see you next time. Happy reading!